Will AI replace doctors? Wow, what a big question. That sounds maybe a bit scary for you. Oh no, I want to have a human expert opinion. But maybe others see it as a good opportunity. Because sometimes having very rapidly and fast a decision or a suggestion on minor issues, where we instead would wait maybe for half an hour in a waiting queue or get an appointment in a few months, could save lives. But do we really want to replace doctors and experts? That's something which has been thought already by IBM Watson in 2011. Maybe you heard about 2011, there was this Jeopardy challenge of an AI system. Yeah, you heard right, 2011. That's 10 years before ChatGPT became viral. There was already a natural language processing based AI system which could understand the rules of Jeopardy and win against humans. So you get an answer and you have to understand what would be the question to that answer. It was not necessarily that the AI system was always right, but it knew when it is right and when not, and then bet more and less money depending on how good it thinks it knows the answer. Then Watson thought, we will replace doctors with AI systems in the next coming years. That should have happened by now, right? Yeah, what happened instead? IBM Watson was sold off for parts. So the whole ideology of that system was not in a good mindset and not aligned to the wishes of humanity. We don't want to replace doctors. We want to help where help is useful and required. And that's one of these ethical issues around AI and health. There's a lot of thoughts and morality inside. And just to name a few of them, right? It's about justice and fairness. AI systems can actually help to make less biased decisions, but only if it has been really trained on less biased data. We want to have freedom and autonomy, so the AI shouldn't restrict us and forbid us to do things. We need to have at least some way of deciding what we want to do. Privacy is a very important issue, and here AI systems are actually quite useful, because elderly people quite often, they do not want to be taken care of by a human. But if there's an AI system, they feel, okay, no, it's just technology I'm interacting with. It's fine if I'm not in my best body shape. When a human would come, they want to maintain their dignity, which is another issue. Transparency is very important. If I'm calling a helpline, I would like that the AI tells me I am an AI. And furthermore, if it makes a decision, I wanted to explain it, hopefully in a, for me, understandable way, which is different, by the way how experts want to understand things. What's actually happening with my body? And here AI systems have, again, a big opportunity as well. It's also about patient safety, and I think AI can help a lot, but then as soon as we use more and more technology, we have these cybersecurity issues as well, and they are quite difficult to solve. You might heard here and then about hijacked systems or hacked systems, also in the area of healthcare. We also want to trust these systems, and that was one of the key issues with IBM Watson. You cannot just replace doctors with a new technology without having gained trust. Nowadays we understand AI systems, that's 15 years later, right? They are way better in cancer detection than humans. So probably we can trust them when it comes to detecting cancer, but not generally for all opinions and things we can determine based on the current evidence for sickness. It's also about beneficence. We want to all do the best for humans, for all of them, that we all benefit. And when a decision has been made, as of now, most of the responsibility of these decisions are on the doctor's side. If an AI system autonomously takes over a decision, who takes over the responsibility? A big ethical issue which is not 100% solved. It also comes to solidarity, like these systems should be used in a good way and help as many as possible. And then there are sometimes these conflicts of interest. While it might be the best for an individual, for the whole community, a different decision might be good. So many ethical issues, and these are general issues you will probably read up if you look. You can even ask ChatGPT, you will get probably similar issues. But there is more. Recently it has been also shown that the over-reliance on AI systems reduces actually the human skills. There was a study on cancer detection, and when doctors don't so often look into images by themselves, but just rely on what the AI tells, at some point they reduce their own skill and ability to detect cancer. And we will have less and less experts in the future. And that's very dangerous. So we need to change the way how we work. That's not only in humanities and in health the case, it's actually in many areas. Have to continuously practice, have to do lifelong learning. We have to work with new technology and understand how it works and how critically look into the results to maintain human agency over this technology.